Hello, Bruno, the GAMA here, Brazilian Health Nuts. Welcome back to one more episode of the Dads on Fire show. I'm freaking on fire right now. I'm so excited because it is Monday. Well, Monday, it is the best day of the week. To be honest with you, all the days matter. I remember back in the days when I used to just pray for Friday to come, for Saturday, for Sunday, until I kind of got this switch in my mind. I was like, you know what? This makes no sense. Every day is the same. We have the same 24 hours, no matter what, no matter it is a Monday or Saturday. It's all about our mindsets. It's all about the way we look into life. So I started to switch this, and took a little time. Of course, it doesn't happen overnight. But man, when I did this, now every day for me is kind of like the same. It doesn't really matter if it is a holiday, if it is vacation, if it is Monday, whatever it is, Christmas. It's all the same. I take the same way. Every day matters. And when you switch this, when you create this in your head, life becomes so much more powerful, I'm telling you. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk. I already start talking about something that could be a whole episode. What I wanted to bring to this episode today with you, my friends, it is this question actually that I have to do for yourself right now. Are you making excuses? Do you have excuses for the things that you don't have in your life right now, for the things that you want to have? Are you creating excuses for why this is not happening? Here's the deal. I remember my personal life when I used to blame my parents for the things that I didn't have in life. I was always looking why they did this to me, or why they didn't do this for me, and blah blah blah, and creating these stories in my head, and just blaming other people and forgetting about looking at myself and really be a man, be a freaking man, without putting the blame on other people. In this case, my parents. Okay? Also, I remember back in the days when I used to blame my genetics. So if you don't know a little bit about my story, I used to really be uncomfortable with the way I looked. I was not happy with the way my body was, so I would look in the mirror and I would just be ashamed. I didn't have any confidence on myself. I was living this life of quiet desperation, and I was like, why my genetics? Why I don't have this in my life, and why these other guys have? And I was just excuses after excuses. Oh, this is my genes. This is just the way I am. I am supposed to be this way. I will never get to this body, and I will never be happy with the way I look. And then I start to change the way I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? These are just excuses. Yes, I have every single person has their own genes, their own genetics. There is some things we can change, like the color of our eyes, the color of our hair, things like that we can really control, of course. The size that you are, how tall are you, things like that, totally we can change. However, the way you look, the way your body performs, your energy levels, this actually, there is a lot that we can do it, that you have control in your palms of your hands, that you don't even know about it. That right now you're thinking you're so powerless. You're thinking that your body, the way you look, the way you are right now, it's just the way that's your life. When it's not, okay? Don't fall into the trap that I used to fall, blaming my genetics for the life or for the health or for my body that I was having. Don't fall into this trap. I'm telling you, I'm giving my own advice, and I suffered for many years for that, for no reason. Because once I understood that there is a lot of things that can be done, that I have the control of in my own hands, life completely started to change. Now, one of the reasons why I'm bringing these episodes to you, and why I'm asking you if you are making excuses right now, because, well, first of all, I used to, and I still do sometimes. Of course, I'm a human being. There is some areas of my life where I fall into this trap of blaming other things for not getting the results that I want. So don't get me wrong, I still make this mistake, and it's a constant learning. However, there is really three things that I see happening a lot with dads all over the world. I talk to a lot of them, I have this podcast that goes to I don't know how many countries. I mean, it's all over the place. We have listeners in Australia, in UK, in Europe, in Belgium, in Holland, in the US, in Canada, in Brazil, in South America, in Africa. I mean, this show reached every single person all over the world. So I get to talk to a lot of guys, a lot of dads. And there is really three excuses that I see happening all the time. And remember, first of all the excuses that you might have right now, it's all valid. That's the first thing that I want to say right off the gate before we even get into the three excuses that most people are giving right now. It's totally cool. You have your life. It is totally valid. Whatever it is that you're creating right now, I understand. I've been there. I know how you feel. I know how does it feel to have those things in your life and you want to make change happen, but you're just like looking at those things and letting those things stop you from having the amazing life that you want to create for yourself. Okay? So it's totally cool if you have the excuses. However, and that's why I want to bring this episode to you. You can either have these excuses that you're having right now, or you can have results. That's it. You can't have both at the same time. You can't have results and having the excuses. It doesn't work. It's never ever going to be happening to you. You have to decide which one do you want to get in your life. You want to have results, you want to become this powerful dad, you want to become this leader for your family, for your kids, for your friends, for people around you. You want to become the best version of yourself, the healthy version, the energetic, with mental clarity, with purpose in life, has good relationship. Is this what you want to have? Or you want to have the excuses that are holding you back right now? And here's the deal. It's up to you to decide which one do you want. Okay? And the three that I hear a lot nowadays is number one, time. Well, Bruno, I just don't have the time. I'm busy with my family. I'm busy with my job. I'm busy with my career. I have no time. Cool, my friends, I got you. I understand. We have no time. Nobody has time anymore. Okay? It's totally cool. Again, you can either get these excuses of having no time and stay with that and stick with that and having no results, or you can create time where you can look into your life and ask yourself better questions. How can I have more time in my life? How can I have more time? Because you have time, we have time, everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. Okay, so don't say you don't have time. It's just about managing yourself so that you can develop time in your life. It's about saying no to a lot of things. And there is a whole class that I could be developing to you just about how to create more time in your life, how to become more productive. In fact, there is a lot of episodes inside of this show that you can go back and listen to, how to become more productive, where I share a bunch of tips and secrets with you where you can actually develop more time. So don't say you don't have more time, you do have time. It's all about priorities, it's all about values, and it's all about managing yourself. Okay? That's the first excuse that I hear all the time. Maybe you are saying to yourself again. Okay? Number one, time. Number two, that I hear a lot as well, money. I don't have the money to buy healthy foods. I am on this scarcity. I don't have the job, or I just don't have the money, Bruno, to invest in whatever it is that I have to invest to take care of my health, to take care of my life. And cool, again, that's totally cool. I remember back in the days when I didn't have any money and I spent 4,000 in a coach, 4K, 4 grand in a coach when I had no money. Okay, and again, I didn't have the money, but I understood that, well, I either have these excuses of having no money or I have the results. Which one do I want? And it's about having the courage to take the freaking action when you don't want to take the action, when you can't take the action, because that's the only way your life will ever happen, will ever change. It's by you getting out of your comfort zone and getting away from these excuses, scarcity, and bringing faith, bringing the faith that life can be better, and it's only going to be getting better if you invest in yourself. So money, it's always there. You're always going to be getting more money. But let me ask you this. What if you get sick? What if you die younger than you should? What if you have to buy medications and all of that stuff that costs you 100 times more than investing in your health today? What about that? Have you stopped to think about this when giving the excuses of having no money to invest in yourself, to invest in your health? What about this? Then you're gonna be fucked. That's going to be costing you 10 times more money than taking care of your health right now, than investing into good food for yourself, good water, quality, exercise, whatever it is that you have to invest a little money on. And it's very little. You don't need a lot. People make this huge mistake of thinking, oh, I need a lot of money to take care of my health. No, you don't. It's about learning, getting smart, about budgeting and all of that stuff that also we talk about inside of the Dads on Fire project that I don't have a lot of time to discuss here, but those things are changeable. You can do it, I'm telling you, okay? And the third excuse that I hear a lot, it is, well, my family, I have to talk to my wife, I have to talk to my kids about making this change, I have to making them happy and all of that BS. Here's the deal. You are the dad, you are the man, you are the guy in the family, you are the guy who shapes this family, you are the guy who shapes the world. You can't let your family, your wife, your kids determine what you want to do. This makes no sense. You are here because you have to be this example. You have to become this role model for your family, and you have to be the first one to lead the way. You can't be waiting for your wife to help you to change. You can't be waiting for your kids to help you to change. No, you have to become the man, the alpha man for your family, the role model, and lead the way. It's up to you to decide it. You can have these excuses, oh, I have to talk to my wife about this and about creating this, whatever it is that you want to do it. You have to always talk to your wife. That's okay, I talk to my girl too, we have discussion. However, I don't let her determine what I want to do in my life. Okay? So think about those. That's my message for you today inside of this episode. I hope that you like it. It's okay. And again, it is all the excuses that you are having in your life right now, all the stories that you're creating in your life right now, they are totally valid. However, I want you to understand as well that you cannot have both. You either have results or you have the excuses. Now you know, now you have it. Now it's about you to deciding which one you want to have. That's it. You decided, okay? If you like the show, if you like the Dads on Fire show, do me a favor, please leave a review inside of iTunes. If you're listening to this on the podcast, I would appreciate you very much. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to share this content with another dads. That will be helping a lot. And don't forget to get your free gifts on BrazilianHealthNuts.com, or just click the link on the description of this episode and it's gonna be there waiting for you, something special as always, to make sure that you are transforming your body to become a powerful leader so that you can celebrate life and family. And remember, take action to become a Dads on Fire. I'll see you on the next episode. Have an amazing day, my friend. Peace.